Good morning, it is currently 5:15 in the morning on Wednesday the 30th of August and I am about to begin my journey, a pretty long journey, to go to Vietnam. This has been a bucket list destination of mine for the longest time and I can't believe this trip's actually here. So we're going to be heading to Vietnam for 1 week and then going on to South Korea for just under 1 week. This is just going to be a vlog for the Vietnam side of the trip. I will do a separate one for the South Korea side. I'm going with Katie from Katie Elizabeth Reads on Instagram and YouTube, and also we're kind of basically bringing a couple of friendship groups together, so there's 4 of us going, so me and Katie and then my friend Jacob and his friend Tom. So it's a little group. I'm so excited. They're already over there in Thailand, so they're meeting us there, but we are flying from Heathrow to Hanoi in Vietnam via Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia. It's all go. I'm about to leave. I've got my bag packed out there. We are doing this hand luggage only, which has been a challenge, let me tell you, because there's a 7 kg weight limit and that is tricky, especially with camera gear, because of course I'm bringing my camera gear with me. I'm going halfway across the world. There's going to be some amazing photography and film opportunities. Just the whole thing. I'm so excited about it. I can't believe this is happening. I've wanted to go here since I was a teenager, so to actually be getting ready to go this morning, it's so exciting. Anyway, it's a lot of travel, it's a long day of travel, so I'm gonna stop talking and start the traveling. I guess I'll see you in Vietnam. We're in Vietnam, specifically Halong, and we're going to be walking down to the beach in a little bit to meet our friends Jacob and Tom. I've got Katie with me, she's just around the corner there. But we have made it. It is Friday at the moment. The day of the week has become a blur because we travelled through Wednesday and Thursday and did not sleep in between, so everything's just kind of rolled into one. But we made it. We got here last night and pretty much just immediately went out to get food and then came back and crashed and had a pretty long sleep. It is midday. And we're going down to the beach. We'll be taking you along, obviously, on every stage of this trip and telling you where we're going and what we're up to. But this is day one. It's more of a chill day today, just to kind of adjust. I feel like jet lag isn't going to kick because we slept at like the normal sleep time here and didn't sleep in between. So I'm hoping it's okay. Cue a clip of me later saying it isn't, but I feel fairly awake right now. So it's just a chill day. And then tomorrow we're going on a boat tour to see multiple different things around the area, which is going to be really exciting. This is Katie. She's Katie Elizabeth Reads on YouTube and Instagram.
It's me.
It's me.
I don't read.
She doesn't read. Yeah, she doesn't actually read. She does Sudokus. A lot though. She's Sudoku queen. Anyway, gonna go to the beach. Before we go to the beach, I forgot to give you a tour, so we're gonna do that quick. This is our bed. So we've got Katie's bed and my bed. My bag ready to go. We have got the area of stuff. A chair, a kettle, a TV, a mirror, a Katie. She does not come with the room.
I do.
Oh, you do. And we've got a bathroom. Hello, it is I. Hi. I quite like this shower. I like that it's enclosed in and like, what's it called? A walk-in shower. I like that. I kind of want one like that.
It's kind of like a weird wet room because
Yeah, it's a bit like a wet
it
room.
gets everywhere.
Yeah. Anyway, this is our room. We're going to go to the beach now.
It's such a bougie lift.
Joining me on this fantastic adventure are 3 pretty great people. I want to introduce you to Katie, Jacob, and Tom.
Name's Tom.
It's a good book. It is our second full day in Vietnam today, and we are doing the boat tour, which I'm so excited about. We get to go in the caves, we get to have the options to kayak across the ocean, go snorkeling, and I think we're seeing floating villages as well, maybe? I don't know, I'm so excited. So that is what the plan is today. Let's go! We're on a bamboo boat at the moment, which is pretty cool. Hang on, here's the view. It's a little bit chaotic.
It's very Jurassic Park, you know?
It's totally Jurassic Parky.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Who's following us? It's so chaotic. Oh no. Avoid. This trip is just me getting gradually more and more sweaty. It's horrible. We're in a giant cave at the moment. It's amazing, but it's so hot. All of my updates have been in hotel rooms, and I'm going to try and change that for the next update. But one more update in this hotel room. We're about to check out of this hotel and go back to Hanoi, where we are going to be just for one day. We leave Hanoi tomorrow and we fly to Hoi An. So we've got a whistle-stop tour of Hanoi, which I'm looking forward to. It's currently 7:25. Our taxi is getting us in 5 minutes. So goodbye to this hotel room. Yesterday was so good, but particularly because one of the activities we did on our tour included us going on this bamboo boat in this beautiful area of the sea that was kind of within the islands that have these huge hills around them that are kind of sculpted into the side of the islands, and we were in the middle of these under a cave. We were on the the bamboo boat, which had about 8 people per boat, and then there were canoes around us that had 2 people in each canoe, or sometimes 1. Kayaks, not canoes, kayaks, thank you. And oh my god, I think we're still caught up on it now, to be honest. There was this, we set off, what was it, like 30 seconds into our journey, do you think?
Yeah.
30 seconds in, this poor kayak couple They were coming towards us quite front on. And I don't know why they weren't veering course, but they were just coming straight for us. And they kind of just accepted fate and just leaned back and were like, yeah, we're going to go into this boat. And we just hit them like full on, which is really bad. They were fine. Like, they were fine. But I filmed it, so we got that on camera. I didn't deliberately film it because I thought they were going to crash. I had a time-lapse set up.
It was at this moment he knew. He fucked up.
And just the whole thing was pure chaos. Like, the further into it we got, the more we realised what is happening here. Like, there was this under the cave area that was probably a stretch of about 30 or so metres that was, well, probably a bit more than that, that was like just complete mania. It was everybody trying to go everywhere in all directions. Half the people were in kayaks that obviously had no necessary knowledge of the area or training in a kayak. And then we got through to the main bit and it was just like carnage. So, I mean, it was hilarious. I think that was my favourite part of the day. Right, we're gonna go to Hanoi now, which is exciting. Anyway, really good trip so far, but that was so funny. I very much enjoyed it. We made it to Hanoi. We are in our second hotel, which is, I really like it. I think it's nicer than our first hotel. We have got twin beds. There's Katie over there. We've got this beautiful view of buildings. There we go. Hi. That's the art. And then we have the bathroom, which actually is my highlight spot because we've got this funky thing and then like this mosaic tile thing going on in here. Nice little wet room. Gigantic toilet. I don't know who needs a toilet that big. And this is it. We're gonna go explore Hanoi. I'll tell you what we're doing, hang on. So we're just about to head out to the Vietnam Military History Museum and then we are going to Train Alley / Train Road, which is this really narrow alleyway that the train line runs through and there's cafes and stuff either side of it, but it's like really narrow and people go and take pictures and stand as the train goes past really close, which is going to be interesting. Other than that, I don't know what our plans are, but we're only here for one day, so we've got to try and fill in as much as possible, so we're going to head off now. I don't know that I've ever been this hot and sweaty. It's like English summer, dialed up. And there is no respite. The hotel has aircon, but we're just walking to the military museum. I don't know if you can hear anything I'm saying. This is very loud and trafficy, but yeah, it's the plan. So we've had a long day exploring Hanoi and we got back to our hotel and thought we'd all have some nice spa treatments. So Katie went for a facial, a fruit facial, was that what it was called?
Yeah.
And had cucumbers and tomatoes.
Yeah, look, I tried to get a picture because I was like, right, so there's fruit in this facial, but when is the fruit happening? And I felt her putting stuff on my face that was like kind of falling off, so she kept putting it back. And then I was like, right, she's gone, so I'm going to see what it looks like. Like, what fruit has she chosen? It's tomatoes and cucumbers. That's me? Anyway, I really enjoyed it. But
I feel like when someone says fruit, I don't know what kind of fruit I think it would be.
I thought
but
she'd put like oranges.
Yeah,
or
oranges and maybe lime, I don't know.
I understand cucumber.
Lemon? Cucumber? Yeah, cucumber.
I used to try tomato is a fruit.
Was it slimy?
It was really cooling.
So Katie had that, and the two boys had like intense.
Can I just say that I was thoroughly soothed and like asleep in my room.
Yeah, so she had this lovely calming setup.
I could hear this grating slapping. No, I'm kidding.
So the two guys had booked in for like it was more intense what they were having, and then I was having an aroma massage. So they walked Katie in separately. We don't see Katie again for an hour and a bit. And then they take me and the guys into a room where it turns out we're all being massaged in the same room with like a curtain behind us, in between us. The curtain was then removed once we were all let down on the beds. So I'm just there like, okay, with just my knickers on basically, and the two guys either side of, well, not either side of me, sorry, to the right of me, thank God they weren't either side of me, and yeah, they got slapped about and made lots of funny noises, and Katie basically just heard us at the end all being slapped.
I just heard this like...
We were all getting like slapped on the back at the same time, and it was really funny.
Yeah, well, to be fair, she did slap me on the back at the end.
Yeah.
She was like...
Well, Tom says he got spanked. You got a little bum
Probably.
slap. But I've had like lots of lovely massages before, but I've never had massages in the same room as two men once we had our kit off. So that was an interesting bonding experience. It was really nice. Like, it was so lovely. And she did like this face massage. Oh, everything was nice. She gave me an eyebrow massage. But it was,
Just
I mean...
you're in a room with like two naked men.
Yeah. Just sat there like...
I was in the room next door with like soothing music on.
Yeah,
and,
you
like,
were there with your tomatoes.
on my face. I really loved it. I didn't know there was that many oils you could put on someone's skin.
So that was really nice. We're gonna go for dinner and drinks in the rooftop bar now. I feel like I want more time in Hanoi. We've got like
Nothing.
less than 24 hours here, and then tomorrow morning our flight's at like 8:15, so we have to leave here before 6, and then we fly to Da Nang, and then we drive to Hoi An, which is where we have what we're calling the Mojo Dojo Casa House, because, well, you'll see, but it's pretty much a Barbie dream house. It's amazing, and it has a private pool, and like sleeps about 8 people, even though there's 4 of us, so we're gonna have a good time. I'm excited. Gonna go enjoy my massage body now. That sounded weird. Not like that. I'm gonna soothe and eat food and have drinks.
Get it out on the rooftop.
We've arrived in Hoi An. We are in our villa. I'm gonna give you a little tour. This is what we're calling the Mojo Dojo Casa Barbie Dream House, because I'm just gonna show you. You're gonna get it. Look at it! It's the Mojo Dojo Casa Dream House. This is the pool. There's Tom. We just got here, but we're very hot, so we're cooling off. Let's go inside. This is the lounge area. We've got a kitchen. It's very big. It's the kitchen, and there's a little tiny little garden area. And then let's go upstairs. So the boys are on the first floor. Up here. I think this one is Tom's room in here. So this is potentially room number 1, I think. En suite. Were you hiding in the wardrobe?
No, Aslan wanted me.
There's
fine
Jacob, who was trying to make me jump but failed. This is Jacob's room, I guess. Oh, you've got the aircon going good in here. Hang on, let's have a look at the view. Very nice. And we'll go to mine and Katie's. That's disturbing. This is Katie's room with Katie in it. Hello. This is Katie's ensuite. What kind of view have you got? That way. Here we go. And then here's my room. I quite like these.
Yeah.
They're cool. And then we've got my room, which is, I'm dubbing the blue room. I have 2 beds for some reason, if anyone needs a spare. I've got an ensuite. Hello. And a balcony. Look. Oh, it's a push. Great. That's my view. It's very blue in here. It's very nice. So we're gonna chill here today. I think we're gonna walk to town at some point, grab some food. There's lanterns here at the moment that light up every night, so we're gonna go and have a look at those this evening. I think there's a market tonight as well. So we're gonna do that, and then tomorrow we're going on a tour, including the Golden Hand Bridge, which I'm so excited about. And then I think, I don't even know what day, Wednesday we might do another tour, and then on Thursday morning we fly to South Korea. So that is the rest of our time in Vietnam, basically. We've got 3 days. I'm gonna maybe get in the pool now and maybe read by the pool, which it's so hot, and the idea of having our own pool is incredibly appealing. We're going into Hoi An for food and lanterns and humidity. We're going up in those cable cars. There.
Wow.
We did it!
Maybe just loop back the way we came.
Stop!
What do you mean? You can cut the pack whenever I want.
Whenever. Tomorrow.
You're like a magician's worst nightmare, aren't you?
Not a frog. Okay, how many is it?
3. It's our last day in Vietnam. I'm so sad to be leaving, but also so excited to be heading on to South Korea. If you want to see any of the South Korea content, that will be coming in a separate vlog, so this is also the last day of this vlog. I've had such a magical time here. Every single thing we have done has just been so sublime, so awe-inspiring, and so breathtaking. It's been such a magical experience. Don't get me wrong, it's been completely exhausting. It's been humid. So humid and hot. If you ever come here, be prepared for that heat. I actually brought makeup with me and thought, yeah, I'll make myself look nice. I did makeup on the first day and it just literally just pretty much fell off my face immediately. And I haven't bothered since. So it's very humid and warm, and the rain doesn't really break that humidity. It's currently September, so we came August to September time, late August, early September. So if you are thinking about coming at this time of year, I mean, it's obviously going to be humid at other times of year too, but that's a big thing. Also, I don't really know what tangent I'm going on now, but there are very big bugs here, if that is something that freaks you out. It's not really been much of an issue bug-wise, but we have had geckos in this villa, which I've not been the biggest fan of, so I've kind of been like protecting my room and keeping everything shut and hoping that they don't come in, which so far they haven't into my room, but both Katie and Tom have had geckos in their rooms and they're in our lounge, so just beware of that kind of thing as well. But this is the only place we've really seen them. They weren't in our other 2 hotels, and other than that we've just had like big dragonflies and big wasp-esque things and beetle-y things, so yeah, that's that kind of thing. But it's been such a great trip. I've had the best time. I think this really has felt like the trip of a lifetime. It's just been seeing constantly beautiful things after constantly beautiful things and having all these amazing experiences. Yesterday we went via cable car to the top of this mountain. I think it's called the Ba Na Hills. I'm going to check that. Yeah, the Ba Na Hills, and it's got the Golden Bridge on top of it, which has these 2 big stone or concrete hands holding up this bridge, which is an amazing structure, like on top of this humongous mountain. The cable car ride was 5k to get up to the top of this. It was about a 20-minute cable car ride, and oh my gosh, it went over the rainforests of Vietnam. I've never seen anything like it. I think that might have to say it's one of the best experiences I've ever had. To be able to like literally be like floating above this sea of green, like words can't actually describe how magical that was. So that was amazing. Once we got to the top, we went across the bridge, and then there's this French inspired village on top of this hill basically. So you can dot about to various different parts via cable car or via a very small tram train thing. So there's a big castle that we went in and watched a 4D film weirdly, which was actually quite good fun. And then we had a little wander around this French village, French inspired village. A really interesting experience because you go over the amazing Vietnamese rainforest, you get to the top, there's these amazing views, stunning architecture, and then you're in a French village, which just, the contrast. It was really beautiful though, like really beautiful, and had such a great time exploring all of that. We were really knackered yesterday because we just have had quite a lot of early starts, and obviously we've been trying to fill as much of our time as possible with doing amazing things. So we then got back, ordered some food in, played some cards, and went to bed. Today is our last day in Vietnam, so we're flying to South Korea at like 1:30 in the morning, technically tomorrow, but obviously we're probably not going to be sleeping in between then. So we have got 1 day left, and we're going to go into Hoi An, the town that we're staying in this morning. We have already been once, but we're going to go back again. That was beautiful. We went on a lantern boat ride 2 nights ago. It's just so magical. It's so magical. Oh, anyway. So we're going to go back to that town this morning, and then I think this afternoon we're going to look and see if we can book on to do a last minute trip. I don't know if we're going to be able to, a tour, because we have left it quite late, but we're trying to find something that we can fill that afternoon time with once we've checked out of our villa. So that's the plan. I can't put into words how great this trip has been. I really can't. I hope you've been enjoying this vlog. I know it's been much more B-roll than it has me talking, but I just honestly, I've had the best time. It's been absolutely magical. Really has. Obviously things like the humidity, anything with bugs and everything was totally stuff I expected and anticipated when coming here. So it's just been non-stop fantastic really. So gonna head off this morning, see what today brings, and then I'll wrap up this vlog later today and we'll head to South Korea. It's raining again, which is quite nice because it breaks the humidity. Refreshing. It's warm rain. Jacob has decided to get a tattoo, so I'm just walking to the ATM for him to get cash out. The humidity today has like one up previous humidity. I think I've just accepted that I'm just gonna become a giant ball of sweat from now on. So we went out, we went for a walk because Jacob wanted to get a tattoo. So we did that and oh my God, it was the hottest. It was the hottest I've ever been. I think that's all this vlog is, just humidity. But I've got my book, I'm just gonna read by the pool because we were gonna check out, but the guys have just gone to grab some food and Katie is off doing something as well. So I'm just gonna do this. We've come out for the afternoon, just Jacob and I, because the other guys have gone to the beach, and we're in the middle of the rainforest, which is pretty amazing. I don't know if you can hear the noise of it. Hang on, I'll stop talking for a sec. Anyway, this is my Sun Sanctuary, which is an ancient Hindu site. So there's various different areas that we can walk around through the rainforest to see different ruins of temples, I think. So we're just gonna have a little wander around here. We've only got about an hour and a half here before it closes because we're a bit late getting here, but so far it's really impressive. I mean, just to be in the middle of the rainforest, to be honest, is pretty impressive. Jurassic Park, it's a massive park. It's so hot, it's so sticky, but here's another ruin. It's pretty amazing here. There's also thunder in the distance, which is making it very atmospheric, and I'm kind of hoping it starts to rain soon. The humidity breaks just like an inch. It rained yesterday and the humidity didn't really disappear, but it's really cool. It's worth the heat. It definitely is. Also, I do accept that most of my clip updates at the moment are just telling you how hot it is. So sorry, but you know, it is. I'm English, I'm allowed to complain about the weather. Each vlog update I'm getting sweatier and sweatier. It's a good look. We finished the temples. What did you think?
They were very, very good.
Very good. It was a nice time of day to come. We came at like 4. I think we got here, 4ish. It's closing at 5. We were definitely coming at 5, as I said, but worth it. It was good. Would recommend. Alright. Taxi's here early. Can we see your tattoo? Jacob got a tattoo. Look at that! Look at that!
Yeah, boy!
We are actually, the taxi's here. We're going to the airport!
How's your
Katie, what are you doing?
Chips and ice cream.
Chips and ice cream. Yay or nay, everyone? Let us
Mayonnaise.
know.
Because some people put them in milkshakes.
It's a nay from me. Nay, yay? No. Tom, you team chips and ice cream?
I don't like it, but I won't judge.
Okay.
Like you two.
I tried the chips and ice cream and it actually wasn't too bad and it tasted like a waffle and Katie was right. I got these, which are chicken wrapped in seaweed. I don't know how I feel about it. Let's find out. It's so hot. I don't know if ketchup's the right move. It's not what I was expecting. It's not bad. I don't know how I feel. We're at the airport. Our flight's, what's making me laugh, our flight's delayed. It's 12:22. Our flight's meant to be at 1:30, but now it's at 2:10 a.m. So we're just planning to sleep on the plane. But I'm wrapping up the vlog because we're leaving Vietnam. It's been an excellent trip. You can say goodbye to everyone in a minute. If you do want to travel with me, I am hosting a group trip to Bali next year, so if you like watching this and you want to do something similar, I'm going to leave a link down below to that. It is like just under now a year away. So there's lots of time if you do want to come along. No rush to sign up, but you do have to pay a 25% deposit when signing up and then pay the full amount up to, well, by 90 days before we go. So that's all linked down below. They're laughing at me. I'm telling people they can come to Bali with me next year if they've liked watching Vietnam content. No, I'm not telling you about having a foot massage. There's massages upstairs and I want one. What are you doing? No, stop talking over me.
Would like to invite the passenger name Victor So 1 to report to
I've learned it seems to be impossible to vlog in an airport because you get interrupted every 5 seconds by the overhead thing. And anyway, I'm wrapping up the vlog. I've had a great time. If you want to watch my next adventures, Katie and I are going on to South Korea next. The guys are also going to South Korea, but then they're going to Japan. So Katie and I are staying ourselves in South Korea. So that's going to be really exciting. That's a whole other vlog. So check that out. But we're going to say goodbye to everyone now. So bye.
Bye, YouTube. Let me know your favourite type of cheese in the comments.
I don't know what mine is. Brie? Tom? Bye.
See ya.
Katie, we'll see you in Korea.
Oh, we're not invited.
Anyway, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.